Hey guys, what's up? Daniel here, bringing you a TF2 gameplay commentary. We're talking the family business, everybody. I apologize for the lack of an extra video today. As I said in the last video, the reason for this was that I wanted to rework this video. Because this is a weapon that I have hated on for just actually since I've begun playing TF2. I have never ever seen the point of it. But now I've actually found a semblance of purpose for this weapon, so we're going to get right into it. And why shotgun heavy? We have to start with shotgun heavy, by the way. We can't even get to the family business before we justify the shotgun. Why it's actually a thing, and why you can actually try it out, and where it might come in handy. One of the biggest causes for it, right off the bat, and like this is kind of in the design intent for Valve. The minigun doesn't let you move much. Let's just admit that. You can't really do much with it. You're kind of locked to the place. You can only fire, and once you rev up that gun, you're stuck there. Having the shotgun provides a bit of extra mobility for heavy, which allows them to chase people to a degree, and kind of just gives them that bit of extra mobility, which is quite nice for the class, and that could actually catch some people off guard. Like, let's think about it first. Like, suppose you're a spine, suppose you're just kind of trying to lose a heavy in a building. Most of the time, you just have to turn a couple of corners. He's never going to be able to follow you because he has the minigun. With a shotgun, he might be able to keep up with you. He might be able to take you out. It gives the heavy that bit of chasing potential, so that is actually quite handy for the shotgun. Now, of course, the main reason that the shotgun suffers in this regard is that if you are chasing someone and you get the first opportunity to switch to your minigun, by all means, you've got to take it because you are using a freaking shotgun. You're supposed to be using your minigun. And that's where the shotgun kind of suffers a bit. It's where its intent is kind of lost. But I can still see the intent there. It's as if Valve's got a very clouded vision as to what they actually wanted for the shotgun for heavy. It is to provide that mobility, but at the same time, you want to lose that mobility as often as you can for the sheer power of the minigun. But the intent is still there for the shotgun. It still does have that purpose. And also, for clearing a couple of stickies on the ground, like you just saw kind of there, it's kind of just handy to do it with the shotgun. It saves your minigun ammo. Especially with the heater, by the way, because this thing just consumes the ammo. You kind of just want to switch to it every now and then, just for the mundane tasks and not waste that valuable minigun ammo. And I actually think that this is a valid loadout to actually use how I have the shotgun on for heavy. I'm using the heater here, the family business, and the killing gloves of boxing. We'll get back to them in a sec. But I think it's a valid loadout to actually use just because you're consuming so much ammo with your main miniguns. Like, you actually really do need that shotgun there. There's like countless times where you just kind of run out of ammo with this thing because you're just spewing fire absolutely everywhere. Shotgun generally does actually come in handy with this thing. And it might even save your life a few more times than the sandvich might. Especially if you've got medics in your team. You don't even need the sandvich then. Definitely having the shotgun there, that really helps. But speaking of having medics on your team then, we got a problem there as well. Because if you've got a medic pocketing you, for the love of God, why are you using your shotgun? There's a medic on you. You're supposed to be counting for 2 people now. Use your freaking minigun. Oh, it's another low blow for the shotgun there. The intent is still there, but it's just in such a way that it's just, you're not actually going to do it. That is a huge problem with the shotgun. It has all of its purposes. But God help you if you're ever going to find them. But, here's one on the crits, something I have actually found. And yes, crits is actually something that is pretty good for shotgun. Because the sheer spamminess kind of it, and getting those random crits every now and then, you can deal actually a fair amount of damage with it. But suppose it wasn't random. And this is where the killing gloves of boxing come in. Because when you switch to your shotgun and then start shooting people, that gives you a lot of extra crit time with the killing gloves of boxing. Because, let's face it, if you switch to your minigun, you've got to rev that thing up. You're probably going to lose most of your time by the end of it. You might get a couple of shots off. With the shotgun, you've got immediate 144 damage just quite quickly. That's actually pretty good again for shotgun. It pairs well with the killing gloves of boxing. So again, that's another reason for it. But let's be honest, how many heavies are jumping about the place with the killing gloves of boxing trying to do that? Again, the purpose is there. Execution, not so much. It's not really going to happen. By the way, did you see that sniper there? That was crazy. And that's all I've actually got for justifications for the shotgun and I suppose the family business to an extent as well. But there's one other reason that I thought of, which I thought is actually worth mentioning. Now, it's nothing to do with the game mechanics itself, it's nothing to do with the weapon itself, but it's just kind of do with TF2 as a whole. And we do kind of see it about the place. There, well, now and then. But it's kind of a reason as to why the family business has a right to exist almost. Why it doesn't really need to be changed that much. And why it can kind of just stand there with shotgun on heavy. Because let's be honest, not many of us actually use shotgun on heavy. But there's bound to be some people out there who do. And for those people, I think having that bit of variety there, even if it's for the sake of variety, if it's not that much of an interesting take on the weapon, I think that's still pretty nice and important to have. It's like we've got that with some of the spy knives as well, where like some of them just aren't so interesting. Like I'm talking about, looking at you, the big earner. You're another commentary. You're getting it next. But it's still there. It's for the sake of variety. It's only a very slight change. It's not that exciting. But there's someone out there who's going to appreciate just having that change there. So it's as if Valve has kind of admitted, it's like, okay, no one's actually going to use shotgun and heavy because the sandvich just overpowers it. It's like, it's too useful. But for those who do, here's an option, because we're not just going to leave you in the dark. And I actually think that's kind of a nice thought on their part. Like, just, it's variety for the sake of variety, sure. But it's still variety. And that is very, very important. Like, considering the family business over the regular shotgun is kind of like considering, what hat am I going to wear on my heavy today? It's not all that important, but a lot of you are still going to put on different hats on your heavy. So there you go, it's variety for the sake of variety, and that's an interesting thing. And by the way, when there's 7 heavies on your team, don't use shotgun on heavy. Just jump off a cliff, you'll be better off. That was just a heart attack moment for me there. I just couldn't take it. 7 heavies on my team. Absolutely terrifying. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this kind of discussion video. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow for Teammate Thursday. Me and Stuart are going to be doing something this time. So I will see you then. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.